I had the most beautiful woman in the world. Like, she has everything you could want in a partner: caring, kind, smart, funny, witty, just everything. And I went from being the centre of her world to she can't even speak to me now. Like, and I will never forgive myself for doing that to a person, because when someone gives you their heart and you rip it up out of your own self-pity and then give it back to them, and then when your heart feels good, you go back and expect them to give you that back. And now you feel insulted, I feel insulted. Why do you not love me? Why? What did I ever do? And you realise I'm so in my own head and in my own rubbish and my own self-absorbed, pus-filled pit. I couldn't even see that I was destroying the most important thing I had in my life at that time. And it drove her away. Just stress. I had addictions I couldn't deal with. I didn't know how to deal with them. I had the stress of being a father, trying to be a good fiance, and it all just started to fall apart until eventually me and my partner, we split ways, and I haven't recovered since that, really. He's a Christian, and he invited me to come meet him, to speak to him, and he basically told me that if I implement the teachings of the Bible and Christianity, that my life would change. And gradually, I started to pray, and then I started to read the Bible and whatnot, and then I started to just little things that just didn't really, I couldn't get answers, and I didn't want to go back and talk to my friend about it, because I knew he wasn't going to, I could feel by the way he was with God that he wasn't a questioner. Well, I am a questioner. I question most things. I question myself. I question everything I see. And I just thought that I can't grasp how God is three and one at the same time. I just can't grasp it. So I started to do some research onto it. He smashed my faith to pieces and then rebuilt it to say, and I realised there and then, I am a Muslim. I have to be, because I agree with every single thing he said. It all makes sense. And Hamza says this thing, it's like, Islam is the only religion on earth that will give you complete peace of mind, body and soul. And 100% that is true. I have never been more happy. I feel less stress. And when I start to hear about Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam and the way he treated everything, his life, his people, his dunya, just the way he united tribes, and he did everything that you could possibly want a prophet to do to prove to the world that this is how you must live. You must be just, you must be kind, you must be, but then at the same time, you can't be bullied. You can't let people just do what they want. You've got to be firm and stick to what you believe and show them the truth by actions. It's not all about words, because words mean little in this world. And I'm a person that used to talk a lot. I was always telling people, especially my ex-partner, one day I will be better. Just bear with me. I'm going to do it. I never really did. I would pick smoking over being with my partner. I would pick smoking over being with my daughter. I can't believe I'm saying this, but I did. I would pick pretty much anything. I would pick my own self-abuse over anything, really. I tried my hardest to deal with it, but it was just constant denial. My whole life was denial. And it started when I was 16, and it just got worse and worse and worse. The drug, yeah, weed, yeah, and it just took my life over. And I tried other little substances, like bits and pieces, but it was my biggest struggle was cannabis by a long, long way. And now I'm not perfect. I've still got my problems. I'm still fighting my addiction daily. But now I don't feel like the battle is anywhere near as hard as it was before. I really feel like this is the next step for me now. قُلْ يَا عِبَادِيَ الَّذِينَ أَسْرَفُوا عَلَىٰ أَنفُسِهِمْ لَا تَقْنَطُوا مِنْ رَحْمَةِ اللَّهِ. And that is just turn back to God, like, please, you can, everyone can. He wants you to. He's asking you to. He's given everyone the message. You don't always hear it. You don't always realise you've seen it, but one day it clicks, and it did with me. And subhanAllah, every day since that, I feel it. I turn to God, I turn to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala whenever I feel doubt, whenever I feel guilt, when I feel sad, happy. And I've never done this before, and every single thing in my life is fulfilled. And I don't even view, like I say this a lot, I don't even view oranges the same, or apples. It's all different now. When I feel it, I'm like, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has provided this so that I can be nourished. Where now it's like my life hasn't even started yet. This dunya is the test. It's the greatest test, and it's whether I get a life or not. And that's the way I view it now. And subhanAllah, everything's been beautiful since. And it's taught me to, especially to reconnect now, and I feel like I have all the tools, especially to be a really good father, to really, really be a good dad to my daughter, because she deserves one, she needs one. And I've let her down in the past, my daughter. I've not always been the best dad. She's too. I'm sorry for getting upset, but it's the truth. I need to face it. I've not been the greatest dad. I got the help, and Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has given me every single tool I need now, and it's up to me. He said to me, if you want to be a father, you can. I've given you the power to do that. If you want to go recite Quran, do that. I've given you that power. You want to go learn Arabic, do that. Whatever you want to do, you have my blessing. As long as you stay on the straight path, and as long as you believe in me, and you believe in Muhammad sallallahu alayhi wasallam, then you're good. And I feel that now. And Sheikh Abdul Rahim Green, and all of the helpers, the brothers, Yefdal, Hamza, everyone has pushed me towards this. And like I said, I can't thank everyone. I can't thank them. I don't have the words, don't have the reach. If I could, I would, but one day I will, and I'll do that. I will repay their goods with action.